Hi, this is Rachel Smith, Business Grower, and welcome to day 2 of the 5-day challenge that I've set myself to lift the lid on list building. So yesterday in my video, in day 1, I explained what a list is and why it's important to you when you're running your own business. So hopefully you've got that nice and clear now, that if you haven't already been creating a list of potential prospects of people who would really love to come work with you in the future, that now is a really good time for you to start doing that. And today I wanted to give you kind of the 5 ways that you can get yourself started with this key marketing activity. And I know we're talking about list building, and perhaps just by myself talking about it and emphasising that it's this vital marketing tool, I really wanted to also just reassure you that it is really simple to do. And what I'll be sharing over the course of these 5 days is just a step-by-step process that you can take yourself. You don't need to be an expert in anything apart from what it is that you deliver to your clients. So that's all you need, and I'll share the rest of what you will need to make this happen over the next couple of days. So don't be put off when you're thinking, oh, it's something else I've got to learn. Okay, so just checking my notes. And the first really important aspect to help you get started with creating that list of amazing clients is that you've got to know who your ideal client is. So that's number 1, and I touched on that yesterday. So it's very important to understand that you can't market yourself to everybody. And let's face it, you don't actually want to work with everybody either, do you? This is about being really smart about attracting in those people that are an absolute joy for you to work with, for you to serve. To think about who is that person that you want to work with more and more in your business. Number 2 is starting to think about your ideal client and perhaps the problems or challenges they face in their life or in their business. However you serve these people, think about the things that are going on for them right now. Think about the problems that they're facing that you can help them with. So what is your expertise and how can you help them solve a problem? That's number 2. Number 3 is about creating some content that helps them solve that problem. So for instance, I work with female business owners who are looking to attract more clients and money into their business, and I share with them business and marketing and mindset strategies that will help them consistently attract more clients into their business and more money. And I understand these clients really well because it was me a few years ago. So I really understand that these people, they don't have lots of time. They don't necessarily have any previous marketing experience. They're not very techy. They're quite time poor. They haven't got vast amount to invest in themselves at this moment in time. It's very much about them getting started, getting unstuck, and really kind of moving their business forward so it actually feels and starts behaving like a successful business. So I understand that my clients are looking for lots of ways to attract clients into their business. So one of my freebies that I've created is my 25 easy steps to attracting more clients into your business. And this is a beautiful report, and actually you can get that today when you click onto my website, which is www.thebusinessgrower.com, and just click on the freebie list there on the homepage, and there's a whole array of freebies, and the top one is that report, and it's beautiful because you can just print it off and you can work through each step on a daily basis. So I really understand that that is going to be a useful tool for my clients. So what is it that you can create that will really help your clients to overcome their problem, and that demonstrates you as the expertise, as the expert in this field, and that, you know, your potential clients are willing to exchange their email address to get hold of this like irresistible freebie. You've got to make it really, really exciting and really, really clear about why they'd even give you their email address. They're not going to give it to you easily. So you want to really create something that's of good value, that is going to really shout out to them. So in terms of creating it, you create it, you offer it for free. And here's some ideas. I've just shared with you that I've got a free report. You can do a free webinar. You could create a newsletter and invite people in to be part of that community. You could run a free challenge. You could run a video series like this. And there's all sorts of different ways that you can create that content that demonstrates that you are the expert in your field and that you know what you're talking about. Okay, so this is the bit about how you actually do it. So you know who your ideal client is, you know the problems that you're looking to solve, and now you know how you're actually going to deliver that. You're going to deliver it through one of those ways that I've just described with you. And there's so many ways, we could like brainstorm this whole kind of video about, what ways that you could actually speak and get your message across to your audience. The fourth way is that once you have picked that tool, and here's the tip for anybody who sat there thinking, I've got my freebie, which is brilliant, but it doesn't just stop there. You don't just create one freebie. It's really good if you've got a couple of freebies on the go. So it's like always something fresh and exciting for your audience to download, and it's just demonstrating more and more the expertise that you've got, that it isn't just that you've got one freebie available, that you've got like this array of things that you can help support your ideal client with. So how you get started is that you need to create a call to action. So if you have a website, it's really good practice to have your freebies really readily available on the homepage. It's not about tucking them away into a different page. Have it available on your website. Have a call to action, and generally the best place for this to be is in the top right hand corner, so that anybody landing on your website can see it immediately, like free report. And it's going to have a really amazing title as well that really makes them think, yeah, this is something I'm willing to give my email address up for, because I want that freebie, whatever it is. So you create that call to action on your website, and then you create a link from that freebie to an email tool. So an email list tool such as MailChimp, MadMimi, Aweber. There's all sorts of different products out there, but they're kind of the top products that people tend to use here in the UK. And they make it really easy for you. If you're thinking, oh no, it's another piece of technology I've got to get my head around, it is really, really simple to use these. There's loads of support on their websites via tutorials. Their support centres are normally really, really good as well. So don't let the technology be the reason why you can't create your freebie. You always have to be able to get your head around these simple tools. And I promise, if I can do it, you can do it. So once you have created your freebie and it's available on your website and you have that link to your email list, this is the email list that you will start to generate content and be able to add value and create that relationship. But we'll talk about that later this week. So hopefully those 5 ways to get started are really going to help you. So know who your ideal client is, know which problem you're going to solve, decide on your freebie, create like a call to action and put it on your website. And we'll talk about how else you can get that out there and promote it this week. And the 5th one is to actually pick one of these email list products, such as those 3 that I mentioned, so that you can start to create your email list. And the relevance and the importance of using one of these tools will become much clearer during this week. Okay, so day 3, we will be looking at how to get your list out there. So this is brilliant if it's a follow-on from day 1 and 2, if you're just getting your freebie together. But also, day 3 is going to be essential for anybody who actually has a freebie, but it's like the world's best secret that you've got this freebie and you just haven't got it out there yet and you haven't told the world that you've got this amazing free gift for them. So if that sounds like you, definitely tune in for day 3, and I look forward to connecting with you again tomorrow. Bye for now.